tip drill portion of Pass the Ball, where I got 3 questions for y'all before we proceed. Yes, indeed. Also, real quick, if you got some teammates that you need to send a reminder to, it's not too late. Send that reminder out, get your teams here. This is where the magic all happens. This is where the new people and the seasoned vets get their nutrients. You know what I'm saying? This is where you get your vitamins at this morning so you can go out and have a great, productive day. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. Come off of mute because I need to feel y'all's NRG. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Fired up.
Woo! And what's up?
My income.
And who
Praise
gets
the
a
Lord.
green sheet?
Everybody
Gets a
gets a
green sheet.
green sheet.
Everybody gets a green sheet. Yes, yes, yes. Real quick, before we go on, who got a chance to log in and tap in and be a participant last night in the team huddle with Andrea? Man, if we can real quick, let's see if we can pull and extract. We're gonna do something a little different. See if we might be able to extract some nuggets from last night. Because I know I was like, man, Adiola was dropping some bombs and he kept it really basic, talking about how important it is when you got new people to get them to their first rank. You know, getting them to that SFA position. Because once you can get somebody to that first position, guess what? Then you can get them to that next position. So if anybody has any takeaways, we can spend just a couple of minutes. If anybody has any takeaways that they want to share, that were participating last night, the floor is open. If anybody has anything they would like to share. Oh, y'all quiet this morning, huh? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick on somebody. So, Wanda, you had your hand up. What'd you get from it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was texting. It was a lot. The one thing that was sitting out for me is actually something that I was going to talk to you and Eric about today, if I could. But having like a party and bringing your people together and having that conversation. But I was gonna, that's it. He just brought up something I wanted to do, but I mean, he was saying a lot. He really was. But that's the one thing that set out for me at that moment that I can recall right now.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's big is keeping your teams together. He was talking about at different times he might take out his EDs or take out his SMs or what have you. But he was also talking about what that does is it creates a bond. It creates a bond between him and his agents. And so what happens is sometimes we can't always be about work. And that's one thing that I will say that Dr. Mary, Eric, Relly, myself, we're really conscious of. And we try to every once in a while have some events. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a couple things. We had some sip and paint, some bowling nights, different things like that. But those are some things that can really be some outside of the box activities that can create some more cohesiveness.
Jock, we went way out the box. We went to the range. Not too long.
Oh yeah, that's right. Took the people to the gun range and all of that. I forgot about that, Eric. So I know that's one thing that that you're big at you and Mary especially are big at trying to have some events and keeping that unstuffy feeling with the team. So Money Man, you got your hand up. What you got for us?
Yes, sir. He was talking about the 10, 3, and 1. When he made 10 contacts,
yes,
get 3 appointments, and you'll be able to get 1 deal out of that. That's what he was talking about that. As well as when I was asking him about being his confidence, building perseverance. Well, his perseverance increased fellow when he built more confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about the importance of being confident and always, if he got a question, he can go to an ED or somebody he can go talk to somebody. That's a couple things.
Yes.
I can say more, but I don't want to monopolize the time.
Got you, got you, got you. Thank you, brother, for sharing. But yes, gotta have a certain level of confidence when you're talking to folks, and that comes down to just knowing what you're talking about. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going once, going twice.
This is Rodney.
Hey, what's up, Rodney? What's going on,
Hey,
sir?
man.
How you feeling?
I was on the call too, and what got me is that he just decided to do the business and got in the business and made the phone call. The determination just to, I'm looking for someone that wants something. And he
Yep.
made the calls. And he's consistent, and he they say luck, but it's no such thing as really luck. It's just work. If you can get the mindset to just go out there and just make the calls every day, things will happen. You will get lucky, and life will happen really good. So I like the things that he I guess what's special is that making the mindset of making the calls and being determined that you want this. You focus, and this is what you want. It wasn't special skills, it was just
Right.
determination. Let me expose this business to someone that would appreciate it.
Yes.
That's
And you
what I
know,
like.
Rod, you said something that really resonated. The fact that he wasn't going on, like you said, about special skills or anything. The main thing is, got an opportunity, you got the time, go to work, go do the things that it's going to take to make it happen. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
that's one thing that I think is a struggle for a lot of people. I'm not sure if Money said it the other day, but once you make that decision to fill out that AOA, you've decided already that that's what you want to do. And how many of y'all, show of hands or come off mute, have had somebody join your business and literally the next day they join the witness protection program?
Where are you? Got ghosts. Yes.
Right. So that's something that's huge. You know, we can't force people, we can't drag people, we can only give people certain activities, give people certain plays, give people certain things that we know that work. But you as the individual, you gotta put your skin in the game. You know what I mean? And I think that's really what that call, the biggest takeaway was, just getting in the game. However you're gonna get in, slide in, run in, crawl in, hop in, dive in, just get in the game. Because once you get in the game and you start playing, you start to become, you get to do trial and errors. You get to take stuff, see what it works, see if
Yeah.
stuff doesn't work. But go ahead, Rodney. I can tell something hot on your brain right now.
Man, it is. We want to try to convince somebody to do something, and that takes a lot of us, and we get disappointed. But all we doing is just all we doing is giving good advice and asking people to, make a decision just off the advice that we give. And we do give good advice. And the real advice we give is say, listen, you go to work every day for an income, and that income creates your lifestyle. If you make more money, the greater your lifestyle is.
Yep.
However, we do have about 4 fears in life. What if we don't make it? What if we fall sick? How is my family going to make it? So that's where we come in. We give you income. We help protect your income in case you fall sick. What if I'm no longer here what would happen to my family?
Right.
We
Right.
provide an income for your family to go on living. That's all life insurance. And to say, well, what if I made it? I'm successful. My kids are grown and gone. Now I'm ready to retire. We provide a savings, retirement planning with annuities and index funds. That's what we do. And then the last but not least is that one day we want to send our kids to school. You're either going to save money now, earn interest to be able to take send your kids to school, or you're going to wait till they're 18 years old and borrow money and pay interest. So that's what we do.
Right. Right.
We give you money if you fall sick. We give you money, your family member, you pass away. We give you money when you're ready to retire, and we give you money when you're ready to send your kids to school. That's all what we do. We protect and provide income. And it's next.
And it's next. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Rodney, for sharing. Troy Gandy, and then Dr. Teresa, I'm coming at you next.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, he was very specific and intentional about higher end clients as well. He said
Mhm.
he would just approach them with a simple let me take you to dinner and let's talk business.
Right.
And I want to show you something that can help you and others. And if it's not for you, then maybe you can just give me some referrals. So that was a real simple approach for higher end clientele.
And it's almost like the
Kept it
hunters,
simple.
the hunters mentality. When you go on hunting for a bear, you know you can't hunt for a bear with a fishing rod. So he's specific about, like you said, those high end clients. He was talking
Mhm.
about his friends and stuff that were doctors that he would go and talk to and take out and have those conversations with. But that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, the way that you get a lot more skilled is to keep having the conversations, having those conversations. Your skill level is going to increase if you have them. But if you're lackadaisical or you're not having those conversations, guess what? It's going to be a
Trouble.
uphill battle, if you will. Thank you for sharing, Troy.
Hmm.
Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Yes, thank you. Good morning for allowing me to share. Yes, we did have our team huddle on Sunday, and we talked about the proper onboarding with new people. And, we just shared how when people sign on that AOA, they want to do something. There's something they want from signing that. So, how do we unravel that? How do we really get to know how committed, how serious, or how much they are ready to invest in this venture? It's
Mm-hmm.
through that proper onboarding. So, I tell my team members, let's meet with them, let's show them the path to doing that. So, a lot of times when we don't bring them to that onboarding, so they see the value of what we do,
Mm-hmm.
they just fizzle out. So it's important that we meet with them so we know, and getting to know them, we know how much they're willing to invest and how much we can push for them, with them, and for them. So that's what, I've been hammering on. Like you say, showing them, making them SFA. From SFA, they see that they can. Guys, we have a very lucrative, environment. Just like, I use the plant and the farmer. The soil
Mm-hmm.
in Xperia is very, very nurturing, and people can move up faster than where I came from. So that's the selling point for me. You can move up here faster than you would in any place.
Yes.
I've been to only one, but I hear from other people. So that's just what I wanted to share. I know my team, this past month, we had 6 team members. So we're looking to do that for them so they can see
Right.
that clear path. Thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you for sharing, Dr. Teresa. And here's the thing. If you have somebody that's on your team, right? It's duty as a recruiter to sit down with them and make sure that y'all talk about what it's going to take for them to get to that promotion, to get to SFA. Because what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is when people don't know where they really are, that's like just being lost in the woods. But if you know what it's going to take for you to get to your promotion, do you realize how much easier it could be like, let me ask you this. Who on this line does not know what it's going to take for them to get to their next promotion? And be transparent, be honest. Who does not know? Type in the chat if you do not know what requirements it's going to take for you to get to your next promotion. And I'm gonna let a few people in real quick that are in the attendees. Hold on. So everybody knows where they need to be at. So guess what? Everybody should be able to hit their next promotion with no problem. Money, you should be able to hit your next promotion with no problem. Troy, Tawana, Donnie, who else we got? The rest of the, let me see. Who else we got on here? Everybody on here. Miss V, Annie, I would say Dr. Teresa, but we got some next level ED stuff we gotta hit. Erica, Gertie,
Oh, yes.
Money, Marcella, y'all should, and if you have,
Me too.
yes, Elijah, Lacole,
Next level.
it's always the next level. And if you're not persistent, and if you're not really pushing to get to that next level, respectfully move out of the way so the folks that are trying to get to that next level can get to the next level. So with that being said, we're gonna take the next couple minutes. Probably got enough for 3 or 4 money-making activities. Who wants to share with us what they got going on in their neck of the woods?
Okay. If I were, or if I could I pass on the ball to Mr. Kamal, my team member, my ED. He is so powerful, and I tell him, yes, you are. Mr. Kamal, take it away.
Good morning to the baddest CDO meetup on the planet. Kamal here. I submitted an MBT this morning, my first one. So excited about that.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm looking at my promotion here. So we've had to hit 7,500, I believe, in 90 days to hit my next promotion. I'll hit that. I'll definitely hit that. You guys can hold me to that. It's either 60 or 90. I need to double check, but I'm gonna hit it either way. I'm talking to the people that are interested in the business. A lot of them are entrepreneurs like me, so they're moving a little slower because they have businesses and stuff, but they're very interested in what we're doing. So we're gonna cultivate a huge team. Dr. Teresa, I am your next ED, and I'm just really excited about what's going on. Been promoting October 19th as well down here in Atlanta, so we'll have some people there. And yeah, I'm one of the founders. I'm one of the founders here on this fast and growing IMO. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys and all that you're doing and how you're helping me build and just building the community.
Come on, man. One thing that I love the way I can hear the conviction and the passion in your voice. You said, Dr. Teresa, I am going to be your next ED, man. I love it. I love it. Love it.
Woo! Yes, let's go.
And that's the type of conviction that you need, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have that type of passion, that type of confidence, that type of conviction to make it happen, because there's so many things that get in our way on a daily basis. There's so many potholes, obstacles, walls, speed bumps. There's so many things that are going to be in your way in this journey. But if you make the decision to just go through it, go through the pain points, go through the agony, go through the storm. Once you get through that storm, ladies and gentlemen, once you get through those pain points, it's a whole nother world. You just got to get through that, through the initial pain points and stuff. So thank you, Kamal, for sharing. I'm not sure if you see the person whose hands up, but we got 2 hands up. And I think, yeah, the lady was first. Are you able to pass the ball, Kamal?
Queen Latifah, ooh, ladies first. I know Dr. Jock, I know you was on top of that. So but yeah, this is a lady who I believe she's in the Atlanta market too. So I would love to meet up. But she's just on fire and building her business and very, very, very inspirational and motivational. So I'd like to pass it to Miss Takesha Carr.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you so much. I love what you're doing in your business, man. Wish you much success. And I can't wait to see you cross the stage as ED. I'm not in the Atlanta market. However, I do have an Atlanta teammate I'm actually in Virginia, but nonetheless, we're still building and making a huge impact. And I just wanted to come on and just tell you guys what we have going on here in the big city of Emporia. We have a job fair today. One of the largest plants in the area closed down due to a listeria outbreak that wasn't, too far from us. And because so many people have lost their jobs, they've decided to do a job fair. And the job fair is going to consist of over 90 employers. And I am pleased to announce that we will be one of which that will be present. So you guys, we solicit your prayers and your encouragement, your motivation, so that we can come in and make a huge impact with employers that are, large base. We have IBM in the building, Microsoft, Dominion Power. I mean, so we have some Marriott, we have some huge players that are in the building, and we need to stand firm and say that, we can compete with anyone. So I thank you guys so much for all that you instill in us, all the motivation, all the encouragement, all the building that we do. And we're here, just as Rodney said, we're here to make an impact. So those are my money-making activities for today.
Thank you for sharing, Miss Takesha Carr, the superstar. And who are you passing that ball to? Somebody actually has their hand up.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Without further ado, we want to bring the man with all the money, the bald-headed brother all the way from the great state of Maryland, who always is thinking about something and dropping some nuggets in the good old nugget bucket. So, Mr. Money, can you come and share your activities, please?
Yes, ma'am. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak a little bit, because I normally don't talk about what I'm doing, because I did get approved with 2 more carriers now. So things starting to pick up back up. So since finally, we'll rock with it, say finally I can actually do something. And then I'll say this, Jock. So it be on the record. So I say it. I guarantee you, by December, I'll be SM, right? By the time we open for our launch, I'll be ED. Guaranteed. How you say? That's what we were talking about when we were confident. I know I will be ED by February when we do our big breakup. I'll say our big send off for everything and break the gates open. I know I'll be ED. How you say? Ain't no question in my mind. Ain't no guessing. Ain't none of that. I'm gonna be ED. By the end of December, I'll be SM. Start getting my team up for next year. Then by the end of February, when we get ready to do this big launch, I'll be ED. Guaranteed, be on stage one time. I ain't gonna, period. I ain't got no more rap in the game. That's it.
Hold on, I'm typing something real quick. Hold on, I'm putting it on the record.
On the record. Put it on the record.
Ain't no question and no guessing. Money will be ED by February, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I spelled
Stop
that
guessing
right.
it. How you say you stop blessing, brother? How you say I'm start guessing and start blessing? I ain't doing no bluffing, no joking. How you say no talking? How you say no too much talking? Like
Right,
that, just
before
stop walking.
your 3 seconds run out, who you gonna pass the ball to?
I'm gonna send to my good sister, the Oracle. How you say the beautiful sister with the locks that in parallel analysis share and the poetic justice. That'd be good. My good friend Tawana Chisley.
Money. I love listening to you. You will be ED. You spoke
That's right.
it. You will
That's
be.
right.
Now it's time for me to speak it. So let me be there with you. We're gonna do it together. How about that?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Kamal done started something this morning.
You did, Kamal. Gosh darn it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it.
So real quick, I had asked probably a couple of weeks ago, Dr. Mary, if she still had the that 3x5. Yeah, so I found it.
You did?
I found it. So now I gotta roll it out and I'm gonna stick it on my wall and I'm gonna start to put my team up there and so I can really see where I need to be.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
found it.
Hold on, stop the clock real quick. Troy, real quick. She got a minute and 8 seconds left. So, Tawana,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. You gotta has anybody ever been to Eric's house in his basement or just anywhere in his house? He got stuff, like stuff all over his walls. I'm talking in his bedrooms, in his basement, in the bathroom, in the before you go in the bathroom, like it's stuff all over. Eric, do you still have that stuff all over your house?
Unfortunately, Uncle John, yeah. I'll give you a quick glimpse and I'll pause and then give you a quick glimpse. Yes.
Okay, before he gives a quick glimpse though, I'm gonna let me go back. So the thing is, you gotta, when we first got started, Myron and Tasso used to always tell us, you gotta know where your ass is at all times. At all times, you gotta know where you are. Because if you don't know where you are, you're not gonna know how to get to where you need to get to. If you're just spinning wheels. Tawana, I'm telling you, I know you. If you do that, Tawana, your whole everything is going to be, that's that 10x that I was talking about. And if you do that with that 3x5 and you get Danae and you show her that joint and y'all start going out and you show Dottie that, I'm trying to tell y'all it's gonna be a game changer. But real quick, Eric, when we were growing up, where did you get that type of mentality from? Because I used to
I think
see
my father, because he was in Amway, and so everything was Amway down.
right.
So that's what it was. So this is my dining room. We're focused on trying to build a family business. So my dining room looks like a war
A
room with
war room.
our stand is up here and the business and our goals and everything and all the planning. So this is my dining room. So don't be mad if you come over here for lunch or dinner. This is how we rolling.
I got you.
Man. And it's so that's so inspirational because y'all don't just walk the walk and talk. I mean, you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. And though we're going into a next phase, ladies and gentlemen, where you gotta be responsible for yourself and your team. But if you don't have the stuff in your face, don't like take it out of your phone, get it out of that little thing and put it up so you can constantly remind yourself in your subconscious. You might not even be consciously paying attention to the information, but if it's there pounding in your subconscious, it's going to make the biggest difference in the world. So Tawana, you go ahead and bring up Mr. Eric Robinson, even though you still got a minute left.